Good morning and welcome to the Daily Sports Update show here on Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vic and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. It was a big sports weekend, lots of things going on, We'll talk about the FA Cup, of course, the NFL, the playoffs, rugby, sumo, NBA, and Asia. There's so many NFL, NHL, NBA, jeez, crazy. There you go. So those are the topics of this morning. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button because we are on 28,335. And there's the email if you want to get a hold of us. But let's get straight into the sports. Let's get straight into the FA Cup because we have to, not because we want to. Yesterday, Leeds beat Derby County 3-1. Arsenal had problems with Portsmouth winning 4-1. Hull and Blackburn drew 0-0. Hull got through there on penalties. Sorry about that. West Brom Swansea also a draw there, 2-2, but West Brom won on penalties 6-5. Norwich beat Walsall 5-1. West Ham had no problems with QPR winning 2-1. Sheffield United and Mansfield Town winning 4-3 against Sheffield United. Yeah, and then Brighton knocking out Manchester United 2-1 in the FA Cup. So Manchester United's season is officially fucked. No cups. First round of the League Cup, first round of the FA Cup. Sacked the manager, shit owners, shit part owners, shit players. And everybody, who are we going to blame now? I mean, the blame game at Manchester United is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. But it is what it is, and I'm not going to destroy my day with it. Let's go to the Bundesliga. A lot of the games were played on Saturday. Vern did those already. The big one yesterday, Bayern Munich thrashed Wolfsburg 8-1. Borussia Mönchengladbach, that's a good win for them. They beat Augsburg 4-0. Remember, we'll update you on all the tables tomorrow. Tomorrow is Table Tuesday, remember that. Then in España, there was a few games yesterday. Rayo Vallecano beat Mallorca. Levante and Espanyol drew 1-1. Sevilla Celta Vigo today. And then there was a little matter of the Supercopa, which Barcelona won 3-2 against Real Madrid. That's why my question was of the day today. So have a quick look at that. More people support Barcelona than Real Madrid. I was just wondering. Good morning. I feel good, man. I feel great. There you go. Then Italy. Oh, yesterday, Inter and Naples, top of the table clash there, 2-2. Lazio beat Verona 1-0. Milan and Fiorentina mustered up a 1-1 draw. Parma beating Lecce 2-1. And the other games on the Saturday, which Vern already did. There you go. Hey, don't forget, next week, 20th of January, it's going to be the final of the college football playoffs. It will be Indiana against the Miami Hurricanes. Looking forward to that. That'll be live on this channel. I'm going to take a day off for that one even. There you go. Then we move on to the NFL wildcard games from last night. Oof. Oh, let's just... crazy, man. Some crazy games there. Look, on Friday, well, on Saturday, the Rams beat the Panthers. In a very good game. The Packers losing to the Bears, surprise there. Then yesterday, the games yesterday were just sensational. Let's get into those games from yesterday. The Bills knocked off the Jaguars 27-24. Josh Allen was strong there, the quarterback from the Bills. He made 28 of his 35 passes for 273 yards and a touchdown. On the side of the Jaguars, Travis Etienne Jr., he ran for 67 yards, which was good. But look, the Bills are still there, and I had the Bills in the final. Remember, I have the Bills winning the Super Bowl, so they're still there. Now I don't want them to win anymore because my Patriots are there. I didn't expect my Patriots to be there. Then the 49ers took care of the reigning champion Eagles. The reigning champions were out. Brock Purdy was sensational for San Francisco, 262 yards, 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, good for the Eagles, ran for 106 yards. but I got to give it to the San Francisco defense. They came up big at the end of the game. Williams with a massive sack on Jalen Hurts. Great stuff. And then, yeah, baby, look at that result. Chargers 3, Patriots 16. Yes, baby, we're back. We're back. Drake May, 268 yards, a touchdown, flawless yesterday. Ramon Stevens was 75 rushing yards for the Patriots. The Patriots defense were like a rash all over the Chargers. Justin Herbert couldn't get a touchdown pass. I mean, the Patriots defense was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. What does this mean for the playoffs at the moment? What are we looking at next week? Because we still have that game, Texans-Steelers tonight. And, of course, we have two teams that are already through because they had a bye week. That was the Broncos and the Seahawks. So at the moment, we do know that the Patriots will play the winner of the Texans and the Steelers. We know that. That is 100% certain. Then what we also know is that the Broncos will take on the Bills. So that is your AFC. Broncos, Bills, and Patriots against the winner of Texans, Steelers. On the other side, Seattle Seahawks have got to go against the San Francisco 49ers. They just played each other 2 weeks ago where the Seahawks won. And then the Bears against the Rams. Look, I'm going out on a limb here. I'm going Rams and Seahawks will make it to the conference finals. And I think it's going to be Bills against the Patriots. And I'm going Super Bowl. It's going to be Patriots against the Seahawks. We've had that one a few years back. But yeah, and the Seahawks will be the favorites for that one. Then we move into the NBA. A few games in the NBA last night. Some nice results there for some teams. Some teams doing well, other teams not. Let's have a look at that. Look, the Pelicans, or the Pelicans as I call them because they can't win. They lost to the Magic 118-128. Black was good for the Magic. They were 26.7 assists and 3 steals. The Grizzlies knocked off the Nets 103-98. The Raptors knocking off the 76ers in an extremely good game. Tight one there, 116-115. Even though Tyrese Maxey had 38 points, wasn't enough for the 76ers. The Knicks took care of the Trailblazers, 123-114. Jalen Brunson, 26.6 rebounds and 8 assists. The Spurs losing to the Timberwolves, 104-103. DiVincenzo there with 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists for the Timberwolves. And for the losing Spurs, Wembanyama, 29 points and 7 rebounds. My Miami Heat lost to the Thunder, 124-112. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the man there, once again with 29 points and 8 assists. The Denver Nuggets, without the 2 superstars, still win, 108-104 against the Bucks. Tim Hardaway Jr. with 25 points for the Nuggets. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 11 assists for a losing Bucks team. The Wizards lost to the Suns, 112-93. The Hawks beating the Warriors, surprise, surprise, 124-111. Main man for the Warriors was Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Buckets, 30 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. The Rockets lose to the Kings, 111-98. DeMar DeRozan, 22 points there for the Kings. Yeah, there you go. That's your NBA. Remember, tomorrow, all the tables and all the standings. Don't worry about that. Then the NHL. Well, the New Jersey Devils lost to the Winnipeg Jets 4-3. The Bruins and the Penguins, well, that was a 1-0 win for the Bruins. If you were going to the stadium, and not a lot of offensive hockey there. The Predators knocked off the Capitals 3-2. The Blue Jackets beat the Mammoth 3-2. And my Golden Knights, thank God, one of my teams did well this week, beat the San Jose Sharks 7-2. So I'm happy about that. Investec Cup. Ooh, those are the results from yesterday. Yeah, let's go. Scarlets lost to Power 38-47. The Tigers beating Bione 57-14. If you're a Stormers fan, look away. Look away, look away now. 61-10, you got thrashed by the terrible Harlequins. You made the Harlequins look like they world beaters. 61-10 It's the beginning of the end for the Stormers, I believe. Toulon beating Munster 27-25. Munster are in a rut at the moment. Shout out there to my friend Paddy. Your team's not doing that great. Then the Bordeaux, that was a good game against the Saints, 50-28. Henry Pollock lost. Vern will be having tears. His boyfriend lost this week. There you go. And then Saracens beating Toulouse 20-14. We'll get into more of the Investor Cup this afternoon when we do the DEFCON Rugby show. It's not looking good for some South African teams. Not looking good at all. Then we move on to where everybody can laugh about my pronunciations. And we'll do the sumo. And here we go. Here we go. Let's get it over and done with. Let's see what I can do here. So Oho, he lost to Hakano Fuji. Was the first night of wrestling, or the first day of wrestling. Takanaoshu, he lost to Takayasu. Kirashima beat Watatata Kage. Ura lost to Oneshiki. Kata Sakura beat Yoshinofuji. Ishii Yamamoto lost to Ono Sato. And Hoshoru beat Wakamoto Hura. Wasn't that bad, was it? Wasn't that bad this morning. What is coming up today in the wrestling? Let's have a look, man. There you go. So, these are the top bouts today. Hakana Fuji will take on Watamoto Hura. Hiroshima will take on Takano Osho. Watatata Kage will take on Takayasu. Kota Sakura and Ura will face off against each other. Yoshino Fuji will take on Oneshiki, the young Ukrainian there. Oshuro will take on Ishii Yamamoto. And Oho will take on Onosato. But it only gets interesting like after the 6th, 7th day when we see who's in form or not. So the Nappy Brigade will be back again tomorrow. I'll update you on that. Don't forget this week, lots of sports. We're going to have a lot of EuroLeague basketball this week on the channel. Then there's going to be American football on the weekend. Of course, Investec Rugby again on the weekend. We have to do that. Oh, God, the Sharks are terrible. The Bulls are terrible. The Stormers are terrible. The South African teams are terrible. But we'll get into that in depth this afternoon at the DEFCON Rugby show. So make sure to join us for that. But that's kind of the show for this morning. Our short but sweet wrap up there. We'll see each other on at 5 o'clock Central European time this afternoon. You guys have a wonderful morning. Be safer. For people in my, region here, Central Europe, be careful. There's supposed to be ice rain and it's supposed to be icy, the streets and everything like that. I saw the tractors and the snow plows this morning and putting on salt on the streets and stuff like that. So everybody, be safe, be careful wherever you are, and see you guys later.